This is the brand new Mickey Thompson Baja Boss all-terrain, and today we're going to show you guys why it might be one of the best all-terrain tires to ever hit the market. I can see right away by its tread design that they have, similar to their Baja Boss MT or mud terrain, the asymmetrical tread design. Starting with that, it just means that the outer half is going to be a little bit different than what the inner half of the tread design is. What that does is it allows the tread design to work in different fashions throughout the different terrains that it's on. Say for example, highway speed. You want to have the right type of pitch when you're going down the highway to keep the road noise down and keep those road manners nice and tame. It's not going to be too loud for more an aggressive all-terrain tire, which is nice because you don't want a lot of road noise from an all-terrain. Now, if it was a true mud terrain, obviously, well, that's a different story. The other nice thing about asymmetrical tread patterns is that you can rotate the tire around to any one of the corners on your vehicle. Whereas there are some other symmetrical designs where they have to be rotated in a certain way because the tread is directional. Asymmetrical means that as long as you have the outside of the sidewall facing the outside of the wheel and the proper orientation for when mounting that wheel, that you can rotate these in any direction. So it's nice you're not limited to how you can rotate your tires. Another nice thing I really like about their new design is the fact that they do have pretty massive tread voids in between these tread lugs. That's still gonna give this all-terrain tire plenty of capability for evacuating that snow, mud, sand, dirt, debris, whatever it may be that could potentially get stuck in between the tread voids or tread lugs and causing to reduce that traction. Another really neat aspect of this design is actually in between the lugs where they have these triangle-shaped stone ejectors in here. They almost look like, basically like little teeth that are in between here, and that does two different things. It's gonna help prevent any bigger stones from sticking in between those tread lugs and, well, kicking them up at the car behind you, but it's also gonna add some additional strength to the base of these tread lugs to help keep them from flexing and folding over as much. So really kind of a neat design there with their stone ejectors in there, and you can see they're in between all of the shoulder lugs here and then throughout the center tread of the tire as well there. So it's really kind of cool to see how these are pretty sharply angled at some points, and then you'll see on some of these tread blocks that they're sort of semi-rounded off, and that does help with that cornering traction, braking traction, that grip while off-road. So it's a very sort of modular tread design, I would call it. And it looks like, it appears like that, like what we were saying before with that tread pitch, like these would be relatively quiet when you're going down the highway. So very cool design. The other thing is too that I like is with these shoulder lugs, you can see that, well, each shoulder lug is staggered within the lug itself on these corner edges. Some tread designs, you'll see some of the shoulder lugs themselves are more indented and then staggered, and that helps with that scooping of whatever debris it is. If it's snow or mud or sand, dirt, rocks, whatever it is, they have that scooping pattern, but built into each individual lug. So I think that will help with that structural rigidity of each lug as well, and the lugs aren't going to be folding and bending over or twisting as much as they would, you know, a normal tread design pattern for the shoulder lugs. And then from the shoulder lugs going down into the side biters, super aggressive side biters, side lugs on these Mickey Thompson Baja Boss, on these ATs. In fact, they're rated at about 150% more depth than their sister counterpart, the ATZ P3. So it's good to see that extra thickness and that extra muscular fashion of the side biter to really aid in that sidewall traction, whether you're aired down out on the trail or even just in deep snow or deep mud, you're gonna get that extra traction capabilities coming right from the sidewalls as well. So if you guys are looking for your next all-terrain tire, why would you wanna go with the Mickey Thompson Baja Boss ATs? Well, if you do any type of driving off the pavement, this tire will give you that perfect balance of on-road manners, be able to haul heavy loads, trailers, and then for off-road, it's going to give you that extra performance to get you through pretty much any situation that an all-terrain would, being that it is an extreme hybrid sort of tire, sort of tread design. So you're really going to get that awesome performance off-road and really good manners while on the road. And being Mickey Thompson, you're not going to break the bank to do it. And guys, this is just our first impression on these Mickey Thompson Baja Boss ATs, as we literally just got them into the office today. But if you guys do have any questions on them, any feedback on them, or anything else you want to know about them, definitely make sure and let us know in the comments below. Also make sure and hit that subscribe button, as we will be testing these out on the road and the trail in future videos. So we'll really be able to give some of that real world feedback on their performance in a real world situation. Other than that, guys, that's all that I have for you today. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe, thumbs up to like the video, and guys, as always, we appreciate all of you for watching and all of your support. I'm Josh from TrailBuilt, and we'll see you guys out on the trails.